welcome back to another Birmingham Cross City Line video. We're back again, and this one probably going to be, well, one of the more challenging ones we've done so far. Because, yes, it looks nice. We got a little 66 there. All good. And then you see the load, you know, it's got some steel as well on us. Let's have a look. Yes, we've got some rolled steel there. I think that's probably actually from Tees Valley, these wagons here. But then we see where we are, and then you realise it's not going to be that easy. We are at Bromsgrove, which if you've left Bromsgrove, you'll know what's ahead of Bromsgrove. In fact, if we fly along, if we can fly that far along, you can sort of see what we're going to be up against. A 1 in 37 gradient, and we weigh almost 2,000 tonnes. So, wish us the best of luck. Let's get set up, and then we will attempt to make it up the hill, which we've got a double 66, so we should be ideally okay, but we'll see. Hopefully we'll be alright. Let's get that on. Lights are already on. We are in the southeastern high speed 66. I mean, that really is the only option. Oh, in fact, we're in the RHTT one. I keep picking this one even just for normal freight. Doesn't really make a difference, but you just get that little box there. Let's set that to good. I have a little buzz there, that's my phone. There we go, and we also need to set our train length as well. So we are 312 yards, so if we quickly convert that into feet, I've already forgot, 312 yards in feet, and that comes up as 936. So if we come up to here, we can then pop that in. I've had issues with this a couple of times, so hopefully it's alright. There we go. I can't remember what it was now. That is really annoying. I've already forgot. 936. So we will do that. 936. If it's a little bit more than what it was, that's all good. Yeah, we're all good. Right. Let's release the brakes and wish us the best of that. I'll keep the HUD on so we can really see how we're doing, and you can see the gradient as well. But yeah. Everyone, wish me luck. Here we go. We should be able. We got double power. So, is that yes? I think that's the old Great Western one we got behind us. Yeah. Can't even see the EM 2000 screen. Right, slowly pumping that up. It's a 105 at the moment. Brakes are probably the brakes are still coming off nice and slow. Right, here we go. And we're going as far as Kings Norton. This is gonna be good. I'm looking forward to this drive. Let's get in. Wind up a little bit more. Slowly whack it up. Well, as soon as we get to that bloody grade, I want to be in full power. So yeah, we're almost 2,000 tonnes of rolled steel from Margam. No idea where Margam is. Is that somewhere in Wales? Margam? Sounds like somewhere in Wales. Let's get that up. And it's going to Corby. So let's hope it actually gets to Corby. Let's hope we don't get it stuck on Bromsgrove or the Lickey incline. Don't want to overheat or stress it too much. Okay. And the freight speed limits are slightly different on here, but it's weird because they're not signposted. So you'll see the passenger limits, but then you won't actually see the freight limits, which I don't really know why that is, but yeah. So you can only see one of the limits. Hopefully my hair doesn't look crazy. I've just been out, so it's wind all over. It needs to settle. And we've got 60 up here. I have brought the RHTT up here. I did that sort of off stream, or off video. I just did a RHTT run. That was obviously fine going up here, but a full load of freight is much different to an RHTT. Right, here we go. There's a 1 in 37 for over, I think, 2 miles. Well, it's quite a way out, a 1 in 37. Up we go. Don't know why you've got your headlight on there. Might because we turned on the banking com actually. Might have set that one as well, maybe. Up we go. It's happening. We are away. We are on. We've hit the grade. Let's get that off, and we can get a screenshot of that looking all fuzzy. But we're going up. We're doing it. So double-headed 66. We're not actually. Hang on. We're losing speed. No. Let's get some sand on. Just keep it on. Keep it on. Oh god, I don't know. I think we will be able to do it. We wouldn't be able to if that went off. But we are losing speed. And I'm pretty certain the 60s where it ends as well, I think. I know the speed does go, oh god, 21. Oh no. Can we do it? I don't know. I mean, we did notch up quite slower than we probably should have. This is a right bloody challenge. The Lickey 66 challenge. Heavy freight up Lickey. Well, I won't say it's heavy freight, but well, heavier than usual. No, I think we'll be alright. I think it's a 1 in 38. So it's slightly nicer. Oh no, back to 1 in 38. Went to 139 there. I reckon we can do it. I think we can. I guess that might be the end up there. It's still quite a way. Just full bloody throttle. Imagine doing this in the rain as well. You're going to be absolutely screwed. There we go. So that is our load today. All of that. And yeah, I guess you probably do need Tees Valley for this. The layers do require sort of a different load of routes as well. So say for the Great Western HST, you would think, oh, probably just Great Western Express. No, you also need Northern Transpennine. And then for the rail tour service of the 37, you need Tees Valley and Northern Transpennine, because for the 37 from Tees Valley and the Northern Transpennine Mark II coaches, and then for the RHTT, I suppose it would be southeast. No, probably just the RHTT. But then for the freight services, I'd imagine you need. I don't know if you could get away with just using the RHTT 66, but it's most likely you probably need the southeastern high speed and Tees Valley to get these specific loaders. Good for you though, look at that, out over there. It's crazy how bloody steep it is. I suppose they were like, oh, we could go round, but that would take a while. You know what, we'll just go straight up the side of the hill. Try and get the Jubilee up here, that would be insane. Imagine it, no, an 8F of a full freight train coming up here. That just ain't happening. Maybe with a 47 pushing behind. And I think we probably actually have made it. 1 in 35 here. It's crazy how bloody fast you climb up though. So it's about 2 miles at 1 in 37. So we have made it about 20 miles an hour, which isn't too bad. When I did see it originally coming down, I was like, oh, we ain't going to do it. But and we aren't overheating the engine either, so that's a positive. See, that 75 hasn't even registered for us. It still thinks it's coming down to 60. But then there's no freight speed limits on here. Or maybe realistically, I don't know, does anyone drive freight on here? Maybe you just have to know that, you know, that passenger train speed board is also for the freight one, but much lower. I think the 60 here would actually be for an 80 or a 75. No, the 75 was just there, so I think it'll be for an 80 or a 90. There we go, we did it. We have made it. Here comes the show off. That will get down in no time, and then back up in no time. Lovely. Coming up the crest of the top, and then we have made it up Lickey in a freight. Nice. Yeah, look, 90, but then there's no 60 there. So do you just have to know that it's 60 here? Surely it would be a mixed board, and you get sort of the 90 then the 60. Well, we did it. That's good. We are champions of the Lickey incline. Although you really are a champion if you've managed to get the Jubilee up there with 10 coaches. Has anyone done that? I've heard people do it with 5 or 6, but is it possible with more? With a full 10 coach express sort of consist? So looks like we're coming to a stop, which might be, well, probably at Barnt Green. I reckon there's probably a train coming up the Redditch branch, one of the sort of first ones of the day. And the next signal is at the end of the platform at Barnt Green, I think. I haven't been down this bit as much as to Redditch. I think I probably actually have been to Redditch more than Bromsgrove now. Cool. But yeah, I don't know. Obviously, you'll be watching. Well, yeah, this will be going out, I think, on a Wednesday. So it's almost been a week since the route's been out. But how is everybody finding it? Is it very enjoyable? Are you sort of a bit like, it could have been better? What are your thoughts on the route? There's the red. I doubt it's approach control, so I've never had it here before. So probably just is a red. So probably something coming up the Redditch branch. Well, that will then go on to the slow line anyway, so we'll be able to get through. And we actually go downhill now. Wonder why they didn't do a little tunnel there. As I was going back down now, they could have sort of dug through it. Well, I suppose probably just costs. Oh. Maybe it was approach control then. Okay, I didn't think it would be. I thought we would be going straight through on the, I suppose on the up, I don't know, would it be up or down fast? I'll say up fast, probably down fast, isn't it? Because it seems everything above London is opposite. And it looks like we're going on the slow. How peculiar. Oh, unless we're going to be sort of pulling over to the side to let a passenger train through. Maybe. Because the passenger ones stay in the middle ones. As far as Longbridge, then they go over to the slow. But it looks like we're going over to the slow straight away. I've got a sneaky suspicion there will actually be a passenger train. Let's have a look. No. No, there isn't. So we're just being brought over to the slow. Well, it looks like we are. Well, we should do. It says 40 there, but it's 25 for us. Interesting. And here I think it's only the middle lines which are electrified, so it sort of swaps over. Well, at least those two there. Well, that was good fun though. Made up the steepest mainline gradient in the UK. Not too shabby. Double yellow as well. What's that? Approach control again. Pretty impressive though with both of these on the front. So if we just had one, we probably wouldn't make it. Oh, wait. Now, was that train from leaving Bromsgrove, wasn't there? To Four Oaks. What time was that? Is that coming up maybe? No, not just yet. That's still a bit of a way away. We're coming out to 20 as well. Or maybe there's a train at Longbridge, which we've got to wait for. One of the Longbridge start-ups. That could be the case. It's got just over about 3.5 miles now to Kings Norton. It's actually a joint 20 limit. This is slow. What's this all about? 20 miles an hour. Put us on the middle line. Very slow. I bet it'll just put us back onto the middle one, won't it, once we get a bit further ahead. Is there a train there? Oh, no, there is a train. No, there is a train. Oh, and then we're going back onto the... Why does it put us onto this line, then? I feel like that's probably not right. Because there's no passenger train at the moment behind us anywhere. Although I suppose the 323s aren't the only trains that run on this line. There's the cross country, the diesel 170s, etc. So maybe realistically this service is timed to go onto the side track to let one of those pass through. So maybe in the future, if we saw like a 170 DLC, you'd probably see the train whizzing through or whizzing past us. Probably. Maybe. But we'll see. As we very slowly chug our way along. Well, not really chug, more of a sort of do as we go along. So what's that shadows loading in there? What's all that about? Dan, it's a very gentle gradient at the moment going downhill. As we get there slowly. So I think this was 24 minutes, so we should get there in 4 minutes or so. Yeah, just going to there, so that will be... Yeah, just there, that's where we're stopping. Oh, there's another train there. It's another freight train, actually. We're going to pass by. I've had enough of this 20 limit. Easily 30 along here, 40 along here, 50 along here, 60, it could be that. We'll get there. Cool. The FM 1000. Right, whack those on. Well, there probably is approach control, but obviously I don't want to assume it's approach control and then the emergency brakes come on. That wouldn't be too good. And we go get a spad. So I shall assume it will be a red. And now it's green. Oh, we're still getting to red. Only up to 20 still. Well, that was interesting. Yeah, not sure why those headlights are on, but oh well. $70 or $45 for us. Boom. There's a 323. Another weird thing is you can't drive the 323 into the siding. The AI does it for you, which I find a little bit weird. Hopefully we will be able to drive it in there in future. I suppose it is sort of the only bit you can't drive to, well, apart from the depot, but I mean, which is actually in the game. Can't drive there. I think 60 across here. That's a 20. There you go, 20. There's a 60. Well, this is Long Bridge, finally. We took our time, but we're here. So there's the other freight train. Oh, hang on. What's that? That's a oh, no, is that the rail tour service? I don't know what's loading in really late. That looks really weird. Yeah, it's the rail tour service, that one. Well, that's cool to see. There it is. I have to give that one. That's the only one I haven't actually given a go yet. And I really should have been using the train length there. I completely forgot about that. Although we have got the HUD on, so we just know when it's gonna do it. Although if you had HUD off, you'd have to click on it, as you wouldn't know otherwise. Right, let's speed up. Oh my god. A double yellow again, eh? I'll see how it is. Although I think that will probably be coming up to the red light at the end of the journey. Because the signal sections along here are quite long. Or again, it'll be approach control, which is probably also quite likely. Let's just speed up for now. Yeah, I'd imagine this will be the approach control for going across the points. As I can see, a 25 limit coming up, so that's probably for that. Now you got Northfield. Shall we actually get a flyby shot? Yeah, good idea. There it goes. Little bit of a flyby. There it goes. No tail lamp either. And there's the single yellow. Well, that probably is approach control. And the signal blocks on here are massive. It's really weird the way they are so big on here. Because, well, this is quite a busy, section of track. Yet the signals are so far apart. Which, well, usually that wouldn't be the case. That 0.8 will be where the signal is, isn't it? Yes, at some point we will do the rail tour service. That is sort of the missing link now of all of them. Now we did do the RHTT, didn't we? We did the RHTT as a video. That was Kings Norton to New Street. Well, I did one yesterday, just sort of off video, and did it from Bromsgrove to Kings Norton, I think it was. I'm not going to assume it's going to go green, although at the same time I am sort of going to assume it's going to go green. Which probably is going to go green. Hopefully. Let's get a little bit of breakage on, just in case. Oh, or yellow. Yeah, or yellow. That's fine as well. And it did it, surprise, surprise. That's going to be 25 across these points. And then to Kings Norton. Bit of horn as well as we pass the Kings Norton lot. Also a bit of horn for Alex as well if Alex is watching. There we go. Who works over there. It's quite weird seeing the way it's just the outer lines electrified. It's just them. Not the middle ones. And there we go, that is Journey's End here at Kings Norton. So that took 27 minutes to get from A to B. That was good fun though, getting up the incline. And where does it want us to stop? It looks like it's going to be somewhere on the platform. Or will it? No, I think it will be somewhere on the platform. Yeah, it is. It's going to say we stopped too early. Oh, it's going to say we stopped too early. Allow that, allow it, allow it. Oh, it hasn't allowed it. That's fine. Now it will slip, it's all going to go wrong. Like that. 8 yards to go as well. And it does that. Unbelievable. Well, in that case, let's try and get that back on. But if not, we'll just call it an end there. Oh, actually, hang on. Ooh. You know what? This is the plan. No, don't come to a stop. Keep going. Oh, that might count it there. Well, it might actually. Come on, keep going, keep going. Brakes are releasing, brakes are releasing. Yes, there we go. This is the best way to do it. We'll just slowly roll forward the 6 yards. 6 yards, really? Oh, this is back on now anyway. Turned it back on as it unexpectedly shut down. Although we should just be able to do it anyway. 2 yards. What a joke. Well, go on then. Go the 2 yards. I think the objectives are slightly strict on here. I mean, 2 yards. I mean, yeah, there we go. Well, that is going to be everyone for today's Train Sim World 3 video. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. That was freight up the Lickey incline. Links can be found in the description to the Discord, PayPal, merch store. Big thanks to Dovetail for giving us a key to show it off. And I hope we'll see you next time. See you all and take care. Bye, guys.